Good morning, children. How are you all? Hope you all are good and doing your studies also. Okay, now we will start our third chapter, that is how many squares. How many squares? So, we will study about squares in this chapter. Now, before starting, let's study about the properties of a square. Now, you all know that a square looks like this. Yes, you all know this red block is a square. And in a square, how many sides are there? There are four sides in a square. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There are four sides in a square. And how many angles are there? 1, 2, 3 and 4. How many angles are there? 4 angles are there. This we have studied in the previous chapter also, that wherever two line segments or rays meet, it forms an angle. So in a square, how many angles are there? 4 angles are there and 4 sides are there. Now here we can see that the one side of a square, this square is given as 10 centimeter. So what about the other sides? This will be how much? And what about this? And what about this one? Yes? Yes, all the sides are 10 centimeter. Why? Because the all sides of a square are equal in measurement. If one side is 10 centimeter, the other sides will also be 10. This one will be 10, this will be also 10, and this one also be 10. So, the all sides of a square are equal in measurement. And what about the angles? What will be the measure of each angle? These angles are 4 angles are there. So what will be the measure of each angle? Can you measure them? Yes, you have to measure them, and you will find that each angle of a square is of 90 degree. How much? It will be a 90 degree angle. Right, 90 degree angles, we call 90 degree angle as which type of angle? Yes, it's a right angle. So we can say in a square all the four angles are of 90 degree, or all the four angles are right angle in a square. Now here you can see a square has four sides. All the sides of a square are equal, and all four angles of 90 degree. All the four angles are of 90 degree in a square. Now, if I'll say what you have to do, you have to find the perimeter. Now, what is perimeter? Perimeter means sum of all the sides. Means if a figure is given and you have to find its perimeter, perimeter means a boundary. Meaning of perimeter means boundary. So, in this figure, where is the boundary? This line is the boundary. Let me use different color. Now, see, in this figure, where's the boundary? Boundary line is this one. So, this is boundary, this is boundary, this one and this one. So, if I'll say you have to find the perimeter, means what you have to do, sum of all the sides or sum of all the boundaries. Okay, if I'll say this boundary is of 10, then other will be also 10, this will be 10, this will also be 10, this will also be 10. So, if you have to find the perimeter for this square, what you will do? Sum you have to do, because perimeter is sum of all the sides. So, 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10. It will be how much? It will be 40. So, the perimeter of this square will be 40. Is it easy? Yes. Similarly, you can find perimeter of any figure like this. If I'll say it is of 8 centimeter, this side is 8, it will also be 8, it will also be 8, and this is also 8. So what will be the perimeter? Just tell, count it fast. 8 plus 8, 16, 16 plus 8, 24, and 24 plus 8 is how much? 32. Yes. So the perimeter of this square is 32. Good. Now there's a shortcut for this also. Now what you have to do, how many sides are there? 1, 2, 3, 4 sides are there. Okay, and in each side, if this is 8, this is 8, this is 8, and this is also 8. Now for finding the perimeter, what we will do? We will do 4 multiply by side. 4 multiply by side. So what is 4? 4 is here, and what is the side? Given side is 8. So 8 fours are 32, or 4 eights are 32, and when we this added all these sides, we got the answer 32, and in this case also we got the answer 32. So we can say formula for finding the perimeter of a square is 4 into side. It is what? 4 into side means 4 multiply by whatever the side is given. Now let's take an example. If I'll say your sides are 12, this is 12, this is also 12, and all will be 12, as all the sides of a square are equal. Now just tell me the perimeter of this figure without adding. Okay, you have to use the formula. Formula is 4 into side. 4 multiplied by whatever the side is given. So what is the side given? Side given is how much? 12. 12 is given. Now 12 multiplied by what? 4. Yes, 12 multiplied by 4. So it is how much? Where is the equals to? 12 fours are? Yes, tell me. 12 fours are 48. So the perimeter will be 48. Now similarly you can find more perimeters of a perimeter of other squares also with different sides. Now area, what about area? What is area? We talked about the boundary, that this boundary we studied that this boundary is called the perimeter. Only boundary is called perimeter. All the boundaries of a square or any figure is called perimeter. So what about this portion? What is this inner portion called? What is this inner surface called? This inner surface is called as area. This is called the area of a figure. It is surrounded by the line segments or line, we can say. So this is the area, and for finding the area of a square we use the formula side multiply by side. Means if sides are given we can easily find the area. Now I'll tell you this. If this side is given 10, okay, let's suppose the side is given 10 and you have to find the area, then how you will find? You will use the formula side multiply by side. So what is the side given? 10. So you have to multiply 10 by 10. It will be 10 multiplied by 10. So 10 tens are 10 multiplied by 10 is how much? It is 100. So 10 multiplied by 10 is 100. So area of this portion is how much? 100 square centimeter. Understood? So this way we can find the area also. Now you all must be thinking, ma'am said 100 square centimeter. Why square centimeter? Why not other thing? Now yes, now let's see. I told you this is 10 centimeter. Yes or no? This will also be 10 centimeter. This will also be 10 centimeter, and this one 10 centimeter. Okay, now we did like this, that area is 10 multiplied by 10. So 10 centimeter multiplied by 10 centimeter. 10 centimeter multiplied by 10 centimeter, that will be 100. Yes or no? Now 1 centimeter is this one and 1 centimeter is this one. 2 centimeter are there, first of this one and second of this one. So centimeter and centimeter will be centimeter square. Centimeter square. Square means 2. Square means 2. So it will be 100 centimeter square, or we can write it as square centimeter. Square centimeter or centimeter square are the same thing. Understood? So in the case of area, we always use square term. For finding the area of rectangle, we will also use the square. Means it is, if it is meter, then it will be meter square, but in this case it is centimeter, then it is centimeter square. Understood? Okay, but in case of perimeter, we don't use the term square, because in that case we only consider one side. We are considering only one side, so it is only 10 centimeter. So 4 tens are 40, and only 1 centimeter is there, so only centimeter, 40 centimeter only. Understood? Now let's move. Now here in this one, can you see these stamps here? Okay. Now these stamps are of, now just see them carefully. Okay. So these stamps are given: stamp A, stamp D, stamp B, stamp E, stamp C, stamp F. All stamps are given here, and on the basis of these stamps you have to answer these questions. Okay. Now let's just look at them carefully. Now if you will measure these stamps using the scale, you will find that this stamp are of 1 centimeter, means from here to here, means here to here the distance is 1 centimeter, and from here to here this is 1, and all are 1 1, means this box is of 1 1 1 1. All the four sides are 1 1 1 1, means it is a square. Yes, because all the sides are equal, means it is a square. Now how many squares are there in the first box? Just count. In the first figure, how many boxes are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 and 18. So how many squares are there in the first this stamp? 18 are there. Similarly, you can count for the others also. Now let's see the first question. The first question is, how many squares of 1 centimeter side does stamp A cover? Means how many stamps are covered by stamp A? How many squares are covered by stamp A? And as we have counted, how many squares are covered? 18 squares are covered by stamp A. So you will write here what? 18. So what's our answer? 18 is our answer. So here we will write 18. 18 stamps are covered by the first stamp. Now next question is, and B, and they are asking just count the B1 also. They are telling you count the B1 also. So we'll count the B1. Now this is the B1. Just count the number of square in this stamp. So let's start. Let's count together. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. How many squares are there in stamp B? 8 are there. So we will write here. What we will write? 8. What we will write here? We will write here 8 stamp are there in stamp B. 8 squares are there in stamp B. Now third question is, which stamp has the biggest area? Now let's see the stamp once again. So can you see these stamp all? So which stamp has the largest area? Just see which stamp has the largest area. So yes, it is stamp A, because it has how many? 18 squares in it. So you will write stamp A here. Now the next question is, how many squares of side 1 centimeter does stamp cover. So you have to tell that stamp is the biggest as we have done. Now how many squares it is covering? So it is covering how many stamps? 18 stamps it is covering. So here you will write how much? 18. Now this question, it is, where it is? Ira. How much is the area of biggest stamp? What is the area of biggest stamp? It is 18 square centimeter. Okay, now question number C, which two stamp have the same area? Which two stamp has the same area? Now for this you have to see, this is of 18, first stamp is of 18. First stamp is of 18 square centimeter, second is of 8 square centimeter, third one is of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 square centimeter, this one is of 12 square centimeter, this one is of 4 square centimeter, and this one is of how much? 12 square centimeter. So which two stamp have same area? Yes, it is of stamp D and stamp F. They are having 12 boxes each, so their area is same. So here we can write which two stamp have the same area. So we can say stamp D and stamp F have the same area. Now how much is the area of each of these stamps? So what's the area of each of these stamp? It is 12 centimeter square or square centimeter. Both are same as we have studied. Now question number D, the area of the smallest stamp is, so in all these 6, which stamp is the smallest one? Yes, just see them, which one is the smallest one? Yes, stamp E is the smallest stamp. And what its area? Just count how many boxes it cover. It is covering 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So its area is 4 square centimeter. Now the question is the difference between the area of the smallest and the biggest stamp. So you have to find the difference between the area of smallest and small area of the biggest stamp. So we have studied that area of the biggest stamp is how much? Area of the biggest stamp is, it is 18, and the area of the smallest stamp is 4. So we will subtract because we have to find the difference between them. Yes or no? So we will subtract them and we will get the answer 14. So what is the difference between them? 14 square centimeter. This was all about the stamp. So now let us quickly revise what we have studied today. Okay, now what we have studied, we started our chapter, that is chapter number 3, how many squares. In that we studied about squares, that squares are four-sided figure and all the sides of a square are equal and the angles of a square are also equal. And what else we studied? And each angle of the square is of 90 degree, that is right angle. Means how many right angle are there in the square? 4 right angles are there in the square. And what else we studied? That area, perimeter of a square is, what is perimeter? Yes, perimeter is the sum of outer boundary of any figure, not only square, any figure. Sum of outer boundaries is called the perimeter. And what about the area? What is area? Area is the surface area covered, surface covered by the line segments or line. It is the area. So perimeter of a square, what's the formula for perimeter of square? It is 4 into side. As we have studied, perimeter of a square is 4 into side and area of a square is side into side. Understood? Now we have revised. So in the next video class, we will study some about finding the area of some figures. We will find the area of these figures Okay, we'll find their area and perimeter we will also find, and we will study in detail about area and perimeter of what we are studying, square. Yes, so in the next video class we will study how to find the area and perimeter of the square. Okay, till then, take care, study well.